In January of this year, I made a video on TikTok about Sand token when it was only 5 cents. Let's talk Sand token. On the Ethereum network, Sand token is a virtual world where players can make their own NFTs and monetize on them. Total max supply of 3 billion, circulating supply of 600 million, and a market cap of only 32 million. Co-founder and COO Borgas Sebastian, created in 2018 and has more than 52 employees already. The Sandbox raised US $2 million, now totaling 4.51 million. Actually make your own characters called gaming assets and turn these into non-fungible tokens, NFTs. And you can sell your gaming assets in-game to other users in the free decentralized marketplace. If you want to learn more, free ebook, link in my bio. If you're a gamer, the Sandbox is something you definitely want to check out. This just might be the future of gaming. Like and follow for more. Today we're talking about Sand token. Let's talk. Welcome back to Key Thoughts, guys. Today for Sand token, I'm going to be giving you guys the tokenomics update, and then I'm going to give you guys a disclaimer on the crypto cycle and what's going to happen today. And finally, I'm going to give you my price prediction for this short-term bull cycle. So, tokenomics. The max supply is still 3 billion tokens, but the current circulating supply has increased from the last time I made that TikTok video, and now it's currently standing at 892 million tokens in circulation, and the current market cap is actually 7 billion, pricing it at around $8 per token. Sandbox user base has grown over 5-fold, reaching over 500,000 wallets, and it has also 30,000 monthly active users and growing every single month. And of those 30,000 monthly active users, about half of them spend more than an hour a day on the metaverse. That means Sandbox has high growing user base and very good tokenomics. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. One of the biggest reasons why Sandbox exploded all of a sudden was because of Facebook, right? They changed their name into METAVERSE, and now they're going to be focusing on the metaverse and making products for the metaverse. That being said, Sandbox was set to grow anyways, and they are the metaverse for the crypto space, and so is Decentraland and a few other platforms. So did Facebook just overhype Sandbox? Is the only reason why Sandbox is going up because of Facebook? How is Sandbox going to do in the long term? How is Sandbox going to do in the short term? Well, before I talk about my price prediction for Sandbox, both the short term and the long term, I want to talk about my disclaimer for crypto. And this is something I always do before discussing my price prediction. Now, even though I'm not a financial advisor and I just do this for entertainment, the truth is I don't want people watching my videos and then screwing themselves over. So I make sure that I put these disclaimers in here so people understand the crypto space and they will go out there and start educating themselves. So the first thing that you need to know is crypto is not a stock. Right? The way you value stocks are completely different. When you value a stock, you look at discounted cash flow, the revenue, the profit, how much debt and liability does the company have, and a bunch of other things like the price to sales ratio. You don't look at any of those things when you're looking at a cryptocurrency. Well, why is that? Because a cryptocurrency does not mean you're a shareholder of a company. No, when you buy a cryptocurrency, you're buying an asset that this company created, and this asset is used on a network. So in order for it to be used on the network and for the price to go high, there needs to be a balance between demand and supply. So the three things you actually have to look at is tokenomics, the volume of transactions on the network, right? And people's outlook. Because let's be real, people's outlook has a lot to do with how well cryptocurrency does during a bull market. The second disclaimer that people need to know is about the Bitcoin money flow chart. If you don't understand this, then you shouldn't be investing in crypto. Well, what is it? This is a picture of the Bitcoin money flow chart. It's basically when fiat currency goes into Bitcoin, and then traders or institutional traders or retail traders will take the money and profits from Bitcoin and then move it into large caps, and then they'll move it into mid caps, and then they'll move it into low caps, and then they'll take out all the profits and put it back into Bitcoin as a safe haven. This is what people do in the cryptocurrency market. And the third thing that you need to understand is the Bitcoin stock to flow model. Well, what is that? This is what teaches people about how Bitcoin is cyclical and why Bitcoin has bear and bull markets. You see, the Bitcoin stock to flow model kind of assesses Bitcoin like a commodity and then assesses a price for when Bitcoin will reach a certain amount based on the network growth effect. Now for this bull run, Bitcoin is expected to hit $100,000 USD per one Bitcoin. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to 100% hit it, and it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the peak, right? Most likely Bitcoin will pass the 100,000 US dollar per Bitcoin, but nobody can call the peak. But at that point, that's when I'm going to be dollar cost averaging out of cryptocurrencies. Because after this, we're going to be entering a bear market. This is what happened in 2017. This is what happened in 2013 and before this. And it's probably what's going to happen eventually when time comes. Now that you understand that, let's start getting into my price prediction for Sandbox. Now, before I get into my price prediction, also understand that we are in the tail end of the crypto cycle. What does that mean? That means eventually Bitcoin is nearing the $100,000 mark. And when that happens, we might get into an alt season. That's when all these altcoins will skyrocket. And if it does, it doesn't mean they're going to stay like that and everyone's going to consistently make money. What's going to happen? Well, it's going to crash because a lot of people are going to start taking profits and start moving all their money into lower caps, right? That's referring back to the Bitcoin money flow chart. And then when that happens, they'll go back into Bitcoin as a safe haven, and then eventually they'll get out and push it back into fiat currency. Now, I have two targets, a short-term target and a long-term target. My short-term target, because people's outlook is extremely bullish, especially because of Facebook's news that just came out about the metaverse, my short-term target is $14 for this bull cycle. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to stay at that price the entire time. It's going to go to that price, and eventually when the crypto market crashes, guess what? Sandbox is also going to crash terribly, probably 90%. That's usually what happens. And it's not a guarantee that this crypto will stand the test of time. Just like a lot of startup companies fail, there's a high chance that a lot of cryptocurrencies fail. If you look at the top 100 cryptocurrencies in 2017 and the top 100 cryptocurrencies in 2015 or 2013, what you'll notice is they're all different. But let's say that this coin does stand the test of time and it continues to consistently grow and the company is actually profitable, then my pricing strategy will be to just a dollar cost average. Not now. Obviously, when it goes to the top, I'm probably going to sell when my target gets hit. And then when we enter a bear market, I'll start dollar cost averaging until the next Bitcoin halving, which is probably around 2024, end of 2024, beginning of 2025. And of course, my long-term target would be for Sand Token's market cap to be well over $25 billion. Remember guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you go and do your own due diligence. That being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Only 4% of you guys who watch all my videos are subscribed to me. About 95% of you guys are not subscribed to me. So please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. My goal in this YouTube channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers. And I'm getting more subscribers every day, and I'm very grateful for that. And I would like to grow as fast as possible. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, so this video will get pushed out to a bunch of other people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep in touch. Take care.